In part one,
My mummy and daddy are getting married this Saturday and they would like to invite you and Lady Topham to the wedding. Oh, by the way, Diesel 10 has been released from the Sodal coal mine. I'm sure there's nothing to be concerned about, as he says he's a good engine now.
Cranky was unloading a very special parcel containing the bride's wedding dress.
Better be careful with this, Toby. Sir Topham has given orders that we have to take extra care of this dress. Oh, don't worry, Cranky. What could possibly go wrong? I wonder who Sir Topham will choose to pull the wedding train. Well, I think that's a bit of a no-brainer. Me, of course.
Actually, Gordon, she's already asked me.
As far as I'm concerned, it's business as usual, and I think we'll start with this wretched wedding. And you're going to hijack the wedding dress. That should put a spanner in the works. But I'll be the one to get into trouble. It sounds a bit unfair to me. Is that you, Millie? No, it's me, Diesel.
Toad's brakes began to smoke. Suddenly, the coupling broke between Toad and the wedding dress wagon. I'm sorry, Katie, your dress has been stolen by Diesel. Katie was visibly upset. Her big day was in doubt. At Tidmouth Sheds, the engines were talking about the disappearance of the wedding dress parcel.
I think Diesel 10's got a death wish, getting his mate Diesel to steal the dress.
Unfortunately, there is no proof that Diesel 10 is responsible because he got his little friend to do his dirty work. Gordon was still feeling sore about not being chosen as the wedding train engine by Katie the bride.
Well, I don't really care if this wedding goes ahead or not. As far as I'm concerned, it's just not that important.
You're just jealous that Millie has been chosen to haul the train.
Well, we've got to do something to find the dress. I suggest we start with Diesel.
Katie was explaining to her fiancé Andy that the wedding might have to be postponed if the dress couldn't be found. They were both worried that their big day would be ruined. Diesel met Diesel 10 near the old mine dark tunnel, which was on a disused branch line in the creepy forest.
I've done what you asked, Diesel 10, but I'm not happy. Toad knew it was me that took the parcel and he's bound to report back. I'm going to be in big trouble.
Diesel 10 wasn't at all concerned about his friend's worries.
Oh, put the wagon in the tunnel. No one will find it there. You still haven't told me how I'm going to avoid getting into trouble for helping you. Oh, stop whinging. You're giving me a headache. Just make yourself scarce for a while.
Diesel still wasn't happy, but he put the truck containing the wedding dress parcel into the tunnel.
I still don't like it, and it's very dark and dusty in here. I've just got to move this beam away from the track. Oh, well, that ties up all the loose ends.
Sammy, with his brother Ryan and sister Shannon, were meeting Sir Topham Hatt.
It's really awful, sir. My mum is so upset that her big day won't go ahead after all. I just know Diesel 10's behind the theft. If he is, Sammy, he'll live to regret it. I promise you we'll get to the bottom of this mystery. I will send engines out to all corners of this island. All regular train services, apart from Gordon's Express, will be postponed until the dress is found. Oh, that's very good of you, sir. I just hope some clue as to where the parcel is hidden turns up very soon.
Engines were sent out to all corners of the island. They searched everywhere, but nothing was found. Thomas was exhausted, having searched miles of track without success, when Gordon pulled in with the express.
I can't believe so much time has been wasted in trying to find a silly old dress for this wedding. Can't the bride get another one in time? You're just bitter and twisted because she didn't choose you to haul her wedding train. Anyway, there's not enough time because the wedding is supposed to be tomorrow. Oh, not at all. I couldn't care less. I suppose you trusty engines have searched everywhere, including the old mine workings branch. Nobody uses that anymore. The tunnel is dangerous. A perfect place to hide the dress, I would have thought. Look, my train has terminated here. I'll come with you and let's have a look.
Gordon suddenly felt guilty for being cross at Millie being chosen to pull the wedding train, hence the sudden helpfulness.
Well, I suppose we've got nothing to lose by looking. Thanks, Gordon.
Thomas and Gordon found the old mine workings branch line and looked at the mouth of the tunnel, which had debris piled up.
Well, it was worth a try, Gordon. They couldn't have hid the truck behind that mess. Let's get back to Knapford. Don't go. I'm in here. Get help, please. Oh, that sounds like Diesel's voice. How on earth are we going to get him out? I think this is a job for Byron the bulldozer. Thomas, if you go back to Tidmouth Sheds and get him, I'll try and move some of this debris and keep Diesel's spirits up.
Thomas left immediately at full steam. On the way, Thomas picked up a flatbed truck from the sidings near Tidmouth Sheds in order that Byron could be loaded on so he could get back to the tunnel in the fastest possible time. He found Sir Topham, Sammy, Ryan and Shannon deep in conversation. Thomas was excited, out of breath and could hardly get his words out.
Gordon and I have found the wedding dress truck, but there's a problem because it's buried in the old mine workings tunnel with Diesel. I've come back to take Byron there so we can get it out. Well done, Thomas. And of course Gordon as well. Byron is busy moving ballast at Tidmouth Sheds, but this takes priority.
Thomas gave a cheery whistle and went off to find Byron.
Oh, Byron, thank goodness you're still here. Gordon and I need your help now. Could you come with me? Oh, no problem, Thomas. I'm pretty well finished here anyway.
Byron used the ramp to get onto the flatbed truck and Thomas sped away. Gordon was doing his best to move the debris from the mouth of the tunnel, but he was finding it too difficult.
Oh, thank goodness you're here, Thomas. Diesel's voice is getting weaker. I don't think there's much air left in the tunnel.
Byron unloaded from the back of the flatbed truck and started work immediately.
Some of these boulders are too big even for me. I'll have to use some dynamite I've got stored in my toolbox. Stand clear, everyone. That includes you in there, Diesel. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, but please hurry.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1...